back up there where you can't see is basically where we're saying some of the bodies are.
Harvey Matthews says this land outside Washington was a cemetery where African Americans were buried starting in the early 19th century.
Did you all move the bodies? No one has answered that question yet. So if we didn't move the bodies, as far as I'm concerned, they're still over in them clay hills where y'all done built all this construction and you done covered them up.
Matthews is talking about developers who built this tower in the late 1960s. He says construction projects covered over African Americans' remains while further wiping away a century-old black community founded by freed slaves.
Okay, right here is the 2 sycamore trees that my mom, my dad, and I, we planted when I was about 9.
The trees near this shopping center are all that remains of Harvey Matthews' family farm. He grew up here alongside generations of other black families who had lived and worked in the area since the end of the Civil War.
And the community of River Road was just like any ordinary community, I guess, nationwide. Happy-go-lucky, little black community.
Now known as the Westbard neighborhood in Bethesda, Maryland, it's filled with shopping centers and high-priced homes. Matthews says the black community began to fade away in the late 1950s.
What led to us moving where developers came in to try to get the land from the blacks that were living here. They used all kinds of little tactics, to get your land. And as you see, the community started getting smaller and smaller. People started moving away.
This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Plans for a new parking garage on the burial ground site touched off a firestorm of protest at a local planning board meeting.
I'm going to have to ask you not to disrupt this.
You don't have to ask me anything. How is it possible that the community has been left out of this entire process?
The project is on hold while county officials work with the developer to conduct an investigation. So far, historians aren't able to document what happened to the graves.
We need to get the facts. We need to find out if there are still burial shafts in this location. We need to find out what is below the ground.
These people here have decided that they are so rich and so powerful that they're going to basically just roll over us. And we are here to say that that will not happen.
The last standing building of the former African-American neighborhood is the Macedonia Baptist Church. Its congregation and others in the community want a museum built that will detail the history of the black community that once thrived here. Chris Simkins, VOA News, Bethesda, Maryland.